Hello there, everyone. Now today we'll be reviewing a master grade. I've not done in quite a while. Actually, last time grade was technically the Immortal Justice Gundam. Might be that I almost forgot. No, today we will be reviewing the 1/100 master grade Freedom Gundam, and this is version 2. I don't have the original version, but technically I don't have the original version of this one. I have the V2, and I bought this the for $59.99 at a store in Pleasant Hill. I'll put the location here in case you want to know where it is. And that store already has a lot of model kits, and some of they have sales on them too. And they got Bandai Spirits as well, and it's a pretty small store, but they have a lot of snacks, candy, and everything else. Even like a lot of cutlery, cup stuff, and everything else. And I will say this kit looks really good. I haven't pan lined it. I will tell you that part. No pan line was done on this kit from my end. Now let's take a closer look, and this is from Gundam Seed. And I think it's older kits. From what I know, it's a kit from 2016, 2018. If I remember that correctly, it might be done. Now let's take a closer look at this kit. Now here's the kit with the stand. I'll talk about that in a second. Now with the kit, these like to fall off. I will take these out because I don't want to keep falling off every second I can. Now I will say the kit as itself, it looks pretty good actually. For how it really looks, and the thing is, there's a lot of parts right here, like on the wings, and even I think on the cannon, you can panel line it. Yeah, the front of these, and I think the side of them as well. I'll talk about the cannons in a bit. And I will say it looks pretty good, and it's pretty stable. Unless you go to the chest right here, because this part right here apparently want to come loose every second. But I'm not doing it on camera. When it's off camera, it want to come loose. That's easy with this model kit. I will say it looks pretty good, but I have not panel lined it, and I already the little spots right here, panel lined those. The giant skirt piece right here that has a cannon on it. There are spots to panel line things, and especially on the back of these. And it just simply just folds up. And I will say, when you take the backpack, it makes it a hell of a lot easier for the kit to stand. The wing makes it a little too heavy to stand, even for my terms. So I'll take the wings off, it makes it easier. And I will say, these parts right here, they're not, I don't think they're in the correct placement. Because one of them is aiming downward, while one more straighter. Which is the thing is about that one. The articulation on it, kind of, I think, standardized. Standardized master grade. Now, you got a full rotation at the arm. To be really careful with it, just in case. Just in case the arm don't turn like usual. The fingers. I'll get to that right now. Now, with the fingers, they're not articulated like another master grade. I have the RX right here. Those fingers are articulated, right? But these, you got to pop these off right here, well, and change it for a trigger finger hand or a fist. So you have three. I'll just keep the trigger, sorry, I'll keep the palm hand on for right now. And the ball not going in correctly. So this kit does have problems, especially when it comes to the ball joints. So I will say, if you do get this kit, be very cautious when it comes to the accessories, which are the issue with it. The legs could go a full, go up that far, and the skirt does go back, but not enough. I'll move the bomb skirt, side skirt real quick. Not that far back, because it's so tight at the legs. It does have a good spread on both sides. I'm using one leg for right now to make it easier. And it does want to like usual, kind of like a high grade. Now with the feet, they are on a stupid hand. It is on not a ball joint, but one of these little pegs. And it's very tight. I will say that part. It goes in correctly. And there's a lot of areas where you can panel line, stuff like that. The back got it pretty good. The head is just on a ball joint. And I will say with the gold eyes, it looks fantastic on it. It does wiggle. And the skirts, they don't want to crumble, because they are on a similar ball joint, not to this one, but to the version 3.0 of the same kit. And yes, you can get to the pilot, which is right there. It's pretty tiny, but yes, you can see it. It is pretty good looking. Because the thing is, I'm not going to paint those. Good luck. That's way too small for me. Now, accessory-wise, we have... Let me put the hands back on, because I need to do that. I just need to have one of the hands off. It makes it a lot easier. Stand. Oh, I forgot to point out one of the things. These kind of things are on... It's one of these where you can pull it out. Whichever guy was there. Now I have a hand off, it makes it easier for this reason. Get the correct palm. Shoot. There you go. And grab the beam swords. And just put the thumb around, it's easier to do it. And put the beam sword in. Frick. Or just do it like that and then put it in. If the one it goes in, I'm gonna be honest with you. And it does hold pretty tight. Shaking it. And you do get beam effects. And the beam and the hilt of the sword can be put together. Which is actually pretty good. But it's not the best fit. I'm wiggling right now and it's really feeling a little loose to me. And then you have the hand, which I think go on one, I think, if I remember that correctly. No, here's the beam rifle. It is pretty good looking. Panel lining. And it does have a moving part right here. So, in case you want to do it two-handed or whatever. And the trigger finger here is right here. Oh, frick. And it does have a hole right here. So, good thing with these weapons, that they have a hole so you can put your hands in. And the thing, and this does move out of the way in case you need to do it. So, put the hand in, put that. It will go in. There you go. And just plug in that. Now, it really meant for the right hand. Or sorry, yeah, for the right hand. You better take the hand for this off in general because I don't want to do with that. There you go. And move the fingers around that way. There you go. It looks pretty good, actually. And there's not really much to do with the beam rifle, which kind of sucks, but I'll work with it. And you do get the shield. The shield has a lot of spots for panel lining, especially back here. And mostly looks pretty good. And yes, you are meant to plug it in the back. So a lot of kits I have noticed allow you to plug the hand in the back of this. Which makes no sense to me, in a way. But what this shield has, which I kind of like it awesome, is that there are some holes right here. Well, as you can see them right here. You are meant to, well, guess what? Put the hand in and put the shield on. So that means you can actually hold the shield in the hand without it falling apart. And I will say with this one, it has the same exact kind of hole. So I like that part. So, that's all those. Now with all the accessories, where do you put them? Well, good luck, because sometimes you don't know how, if you don't have a baggie or two. Thank God I have a baggie. There you go. I'll just do a palm because I hate trying to do everything else about this kit. Now, let's just put the hands back on. I would say buy some open hands on AliExpress or anywhere else. Now with the backpack, what else? But the backpack is right here. Now you got your basic wings, but they do have little things where you can open them up in a way that looks pretty freaking cool. And you do have the cannon, like I pointed out earlier. If I could get the joke, because sometimes these are annoying because they want to stick onto it. Now raise them up like this. You're meant to, and I don't think you get rotated, if I remember that correctly. Yeah, I don't think you can. But you can do that and put it over the shoulders. Those look pretty good actually, because you're meant to actually rotate like this fully around. And so can the high grade version. I saw the high grade a bit ago, but I have not bought it. So do that same exact thing. There you go. This has the shoulder down. There you go. It looks hella good. And you're meant to do a certain pose with these to make the crazy shooting poses. And the thing I forgot to point out with these part right here, they do have a handle you're meant to pop out. If I remember how to. Because the thing on the other side is covered for a reason. But yes, you can pop these out to give a cooler pose, but I don't really see a point in doing that when it looks good enough as it is. Just remember, when you put these back, be extreme careful, because if not, you feel like you're gonna break it. So be extreme careful with it. Extreme careful. Same thing with the other one. Yeah, it's very worrisome because you don't want to snap it. And the stand back here, thank God you come with a stand. If not, yeah, I would hate this kit enough. You are meant to have you're meant to put this like this right here. Now, you're meant to do the flying poses. And I will say these cards do like to fall off, but if you do, it makes it easier for you to do details. You know, your markering, your painting, you know, whatever you do, right? Just to put everything back together. Should everything go in? There you go. Now, the size comparisons, let's do next. And you do get this one into part right here, which is meant for something, and there's no hole at all, like in the bottom of these. I mean, this one, I think, no, but this one does have this for some reason, if I remember correctly. If I don't remember the context right now. But what it's meant for is for you to change that out. If I do remember. I'll be honest, I really don't remember. Just plug in the sand again. For something here. And what I'll look for later. Now let's do some side comparisons to other kits I have. I'll take the wings out because, like I said, I don't want to try to do with putting it all on one, as I find it annoying to do that. And you do get the main character of the kit. Very paintable. Now here's Gundam the Origin. Here is Barbados high grade. I do have the master grade. I will get that pretty soon, next month or something. Here is leader class bullets. And here's the last review, Sun. And I put them in Dragon Ball pose. That's for a reason, because I have some kids from another series, and I get a few more kids from another series. So, so Cyber Prince is pretty fun on that one. I have a variety of things. Now, let's get to find out on the kit. So I would say the kit's pretty good. Has its issues, like a lot of kits do, but technically, it's not gonna crumble on you, kind of like certain kits do. And since I do have a modern kit, which is of the current one that I have built of Master Grade, which is the Master Grade Barbados. Sorry if it's that correctly, incorrectly. I don't know how to say it correctly. Sorry if I don't know. You don't have any comments about it. I will say the finger do the same exact thing. They're just finger things as well, but I'll get to that when we get to the kit. But I would say with this kit, I think it looks pretty good. Not bad actually. I think it looks good, especially when you put in more detail, like the panel lining, like put in some of the insignias and stuff like that. It looks pretty good with it. Especially if you got the money for this, pretty much buy it. Don't buy it your first kit though. That's a mistake. Go with a high grade always. But I will say this was actually pretty good and refreshing when I did it. Because at that point, I started doing high grades. I might need to pick up a real grade too. I'm not doing one of those in quite a while. Especially since the last one was the RX crumbling at the seam. And that one's a kit from 2013 that I kind of told you. But I would say this here, I think it's pretty good. I would say pick it up if you have the time or money to. But take your time with it and do a little more work for it. I'll be real with you on that one. So, yeah. Have a good day and go to my social media, all meaning tree. Peace out, people.